Hello, welcome back to Hand of Fate 2. Last episode we finished Astral's quest. We should now have the Rebel. What do we get? Blunderbuss. They gave her a shotgun. She never used her pistol much to begin with, but you know. Alright, we're going with Ariadne. Which means we also need to add her companion quests. A mechanical oddity. If I recall, we need money for that. Okay, is there anything else? No, I think we're good. We need to change our equipment. Because I don't think we'll need Empire's Burden anymore. It's a nice thing, but we don't need it. We'll put in... Holy Mace still has a token to it. Complete High Priestess. With this item and 12 blessings. 12 blessings. Holy butts. How the hell do you get that many? At this point, I really don't know what else we should put in there. Let's try out some of the new shields so we can try to find out what they do. Okay. Oh, we need to add 2 supplies because we lost... You need to put the questing mace back in. Don't know what we need to do for this one. Let's go. Squeak. It's always nice to start off getting tons of money. Nah. We're gonna keep her around until we legitimately have a need for her. Alright. Okay, cool. So you can only get 2 because he gets pissy if you win all 3 of them. Which is good because we generally only get 1 anyway. Well, this should be doable. Colbjorn's Blade. Come on, come on. Lord's Diadem.
Nicely timed.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take that one.
Do what you can to find more food.
There's a sword. Oh, I need to look what the thingamabob is. $20 Empire. Okay. We're going for... It's good to have. Make sure we have sword up. Yes, we do. Take the violent approach. Take out the... Yeah, take out the shaman. It's a northerner, and he's not the worst one to have. The trapper would be worse if you were going for survival, but we're going for kills. We need 13 more northerners. Once that's done, we can put in some Fight Empire. We could go back to Pauper Plague. Who the hell said that? That's what I'd like to know. Don't kill him. He's mine. Is there any way we can end up fighting the Empire? I don't think so. The Gambler's Banquet. Should be a... Okay. Guess we're stuck buying food. All right. And that is that. Explore new lands. Loses the remaining bit of our cash. And immediately get some more cash. We could use a ton of it to simply buy the artifact. We need, what, 50, I believe? Well, I would say no to free food. 2 more food chests. We'll go for those chests through here and then double back. Actually, I should have just grabbed this one and went for it, but oh well. Back to full health. And some food. Now then, how much money do we have? $15. That's not nearly enough.
These tokens represent the expansion of the game. More options, more cards, more opportunities.
last long. Regular failure, so just one ogre. I would like to get that one blessing that lets you try again, but yeah, maybe I should tailor the deck a bit more towards those. I don't know. God, ogre should be your specialty. Nope. You don't need to worry about health too much, because we have the... Did you do 3 foot stomps? Didn't think you had it in you. Come on, I've been fighting you guys for so long, I know what you're made of. Lord's item will be handy if we get that infamous thing. Alright, we might get the final few raiders that we need here. Sure, let's call in some skellies. I think there was a piece of armor that made it all a bit easier on you, but... starting to get a grasp on this too. These guys only do a red attack if you've already beaten up on them. If they come charging at you, they'll do greens. I think we got 8 on that one. Hopefully that's enough to get Kolbjorn's stuff done. Yes.
Well done.
Thank you. For the peasants, the cowardly Northerners' rage will not longer bother them. Mask of Holy Fortunes. No, not yet. Lord's Diadem has a little bit more strength to them. Ah! Drenched in Northerners' blood, Kolbjorn's swords grow warm in your hands. The red-hot blades begin to smolder. The heat becomes unbearable. You release your grip to avoid permanent injury. The twin blades hit the ground like a clap of thunder. When the smoke clears, your companion Kolbjorn the Wanderer lies before you. Ariadne laughed and clapped her hands. I knew it! That witch was playing us all the while. I just knew you were in those swords. That's why they were so damn heavy. The reborn Northerner lies on his back into the sky. Where am I? You were dead. Besides, everything was white for so long, painful I couldn't move. Kolbjorn lies in silent contemplation. It was not so difficult in the end. I died to save you, and that is why the ancestors spared me. Kolbjorn looks different, bigger somehow, calmer. He gets to his feet, and you hand him his swords. The blades continue to smolder, ready to burst into flame at any moment. He tests the weight of them in his hands and nods. I'm ready now. Rogver will die as I have died, and my sons have died. Then we shall be avenged. Cool. So Kolbjorn's back. We just need to do one little thing for him. Okay, good. We'll keep trying for Ariadne's one, I guess. Far north? Sure. Let's give it a whack. Nailed it. What do we get then? Adds +1 to each of your dice. Oh, cool. That's good to have. $16 should be doable since we only have to get a 13. Of course, if we start with a 7. Could be worse. You could start with a 7, with an 8. No, let's just re-roll a whole bunch. At least we won't run out of food. How bad can these dice get anyway? Alright, press on. Go around. Press on. Like it in the world, and enough laughs of joy. I knew we could do it. That must be the fabled sword. What are you waiting for, you silly sausage? Go get it. And we did. Burst on the surface with
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Burst on the surface with a gasp. Legendary sword gripped tight in your hand. Frost Fang. Cause freeze to the closest two enemies in an area when activated. Lifesteal. Defeating an enemy affected by freeze. Okay, cool. Yes, thank you. Windows, can I just go away for now? Would you like to equip it? Sure. Alright. We can get one more token here. Nah. We'll get a huge failure. I will be happy. No. So maybe I should say that I'm aiming at huge failure and then I'll get the good one? Well, let's test out our new fancy pants. Frozen toothpick. Legends claim this was once the weapon of Colossus in the days before the Empire. That seems unlikely. Dude, these guys spawned a little close. Just thought I'd mention that. Good way to heal up. Assuming you know what you're doing. Okay. It's new, let's give it a go. Thief resistance. Thieves inflict 25% less damage. Okay.
Justice has ever been in the eye of the beholder.
We should probably not be here anymore. Whoops.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
This might be fast enough that I don't even get a super, otherwise I could gain some health back. It's a weird looking shield. There are times when function eclipses form, the shield's ugliness at least offers substantial. As long as you know it looks like crud. Oh, gained 5 health back. Doesn't completely cover for the 50 we lost, but something. Alright, let's go to another one. If you die, it's really fine. We've gotten 2 tokens already. We'll get another companion's quest for Kolbjorn, but we'll hold on to that for another time. Actually, we might just finish that off at some point soon anyway. Nothing wrong with 5 health. Oh yeah, Lionheart. Forgot about that one. Don't really need to kill Northerners anymore, so I should just alter the deck. Good enough reason to actually forfeit now. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll finish this lap and then I'll forfeit. Quite a bit of damage in that thing. Come on, there we go. Another 5 health, nothing wrong with that. Cool. We'll definitely carry on here because we're going to get the 50 gold needed. 0 gold and 0 food. That's gonna be a hard thing to pull off on this one. Food, 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 food. More equipment. Cool. Sure. Perhaps another. Can't do much worse than that. You can tie it though. It's fine, we can only win 2 anyway. I'll take silver. No.
Breathe. You have done well.
Sure, let's equip that one. Not like we have a shortage of food, but could always get more. Nope, don't. Let's enter the tower because I don't have to give up my gold in that case. The moment 20 food becomes less valuable than a gold paying card. We might still lose our gold now that I think about it because of that idiotic white deer type thing. Yeah. Well, we could lose our fame and our food. It's not certain that... Ow. Not certain that we will lose our gold. Get me out of here! We got a trinket to get our health back, so it's no big deal. What happens if you just ignore the food and fame? Sure, that's good. What happens if you ignore the bear? Strange. Oh, more gold, more food. Oh, I think we can just punch through in a jiffy. There isn't that much here anyway. I'll get to full health too. Alright, some more infamous, some more tents. Hopefully we get to try our nice again. Now I'm thinking, like, how the hell are we ever going to get to 12 blessings? Definitely the platinum card. Temple prayers. We can start with one. And there's the blessed priest, which can give you a blessing. We've got options. Shit, I wasn't even trying for that one. Come on, just give me the Ariadne's quest.
The pendulum swings like a scythe, bearing hope or fate.
We're already done with that. Score the exact target value and dice damage to draw 2 equipment cards. There we go. Alright. Please feign. Yes. Yes. Persuade. And we'll double here. Cool. Confirm that you'll buy it for 50 gold. Now with great reluctance hands over to Cagalati. What do you plan to do with her? We're fixing a forge. Was something I said?
I do not understand where this is going. We will see.
The next thing we need for the forge is a pumpkin. But not just any pumpkin. Well, time to forfeit. Sad to forfeit a run that's going this well, but there's nothing left for us here. 3 tokens. One of them will be the sword. One of them is probably going to be the end of Colburn's quest, maybe? Not entirely sure. And the next leg of Ariadne's quest. Starting Colbjorn's soul from a sword. We get Colbjorn's atonement. And the Wanderer joins us again. Pulling a magical sword from the lake in the far north. Frostfang. Turning a mechanical oddity to fix Ander's forge. We gain a Steagle pumpkin. Alright. We'll have to adjust our deck. As per usual. Fight Empire, that's what we're looking for. Let's get out all the Northerners stuff first. Northerners. Pauper Plague is Empire.
do like that one, don't you?
Is there another one? I don't think so. That's a shame. Northerner ambush. Fight thieves. Lost Boys Empire. Okay. Let's put in Archer's Bane as well, because we also need Northerners for that. Do you want to change anything else? We have the shield with reflect, so that's fine. I think we're good then. Encounters. Is Ariadne's one in here? Yes, Steel Pumpkin. Put in Town Corruption is probably fine and corrupted. I think we can fight in here too. Like, did I set my thing correct? Yeah, I did, right? Yes, we have the questing mace. Oh, we start off strong. Going up against yet another ogre. Smash o'clock. Whatever you say, Ariadne. Wow. Another attack to that, huh? He's getting quick, isn't he? Fortunately, we are getting quicker too. So, usually with you, it's always card gambits. So I'll take that one. Might be a while before we can equip, but... Oh. Well, here we are again. The moment when you get a sense of deja vu. Come on, Ogre. I've done this dance like 30 times before. I'm pretty sure the only time you'll get me is if you break your pattern somehow. He managed to stay upright though. Kudos to him. I guess for the time being we can. We'll take Temple Prayers, Goblin Town, and then we'll head to the pumpkin thing. Well, I'm not sure if it's the pumpkin thing, but it could be the pumpkin thing. Positive thinking and all that good stuff, right? Continue on your journey. Is there anything in here that would help me with a card gambit? No. Duh. 23, 38, 41. I'm not gonna try for the... I don't have the other shield, so I can't block yet, so let's bring out our questing mace. Ooh, double phalanx. Pure. Well, this is gonna not be good. But we need to kill Empire. The problem with these guys, it's might be the only enemy type where you need all your buttons for. You need the attack, you need the block, you need the bash, and you need the dodge. That certainly isn't making anything easier on me. How can you attack so quickly after being bashed your brains in? Oh, you're annoying. Well, it's progress towards our hammer. We don't need the deer. Let's move on.
This town has been the home of much. It has changed over the years.
You arrive at the town of Stiegel. Ariadne seems unenthusiastic about returning to her hometown. There's not much to see here. Ariadne looks around the town center. It's nothing like the city. We do have a fortune teller, though. She's great. So we've acquired a mechanical ante for poor Anders Forge. Now we'll need a special pumpkin. Thankfully, my mother grows the famed Stiegel pumpkins herself. Stiegel's town center is unremarkable apart from a beautiful clock tower and a small cluster of tents tucked into a shaded corner away from the hustle and bustle. What will the pumpkin be used for? Okay. Fortune teller is withered with age and draped in gaudy fabric. She barely registers arrival at her stall. Who's there? She croaks. She will die alongside a hero. A glorious death is her blessing. Word for word, what she told me when I got was a tot. I won't kneel over pulling up turnips. I'm going to die a hero. Borden. Who's Borden? Who's Borden? Is that the guy from the Forge? Imminent carnage. You're barreling headlong into imminent carnage. If not, take care. See her looks with pale, watery eyes. Everything will be lost. Cluck family are furtively huddled around a small fire pit as if worried that somebody will try and stop them. Mother and father automatically step defensively in front of the soup, pulling their children behind them. That's why they're so protective of the soup. Because we're starving and we don't know where our next meal will come from, or even whether Stiegel will make us move on. What are our senses or robe? We are from far water. Ooh. But I doubt that means anything to you. You'd be surprised. I look surprised and then terribly sad. Yes, hero, the most beautiful town in his land. We don't know when we can ever return. It's safe now. The Empire has taken our homes and set up their war towers to push into the north when they'll stop. Have some food. Ourselves up proudly, although their thin faces betray them. We may have lost our homes, but we are not beggars. Alright. Whereas mother lives in a farmhouse on the fringe of Stiegel. She's much shorter than Ariadne, decidedly average. Her mousy brown hair is cropped short, and her thin face seems frozen in a mask of anxiety. Ariadne's mother, Bethel, clatters about in the kitchen with a pained look on her face. Calm overcomes Bethel's face as she talks about her husband. My husband forged the armor for the Emperor himself. I'm here now, Ma. Ariadne pipes up like a child who feels the attention slipping to a rival. People are going to know who I am. I'm going to die a hero's death. Don't say that, Ari. You're not going to die. Everybody dies, Ma. At least I'll die a hero's death, unlike father. Oh, you're planning to follow in your father's footstep. Oh, Ari, that's wonderful. No, I'm not. Ariadne frowns. I'm rebuilding a forge for a friend. Her mother sighs and leaves the room, turning with a pumpkin as round as a water barrel. That's the last of the harvest.
Nicely done.
Well, that was a lot of prep work for nothing. Cool. Forfeit. At this point, the only thing we're doing is trying to get our companion stuff done. If we can get that fancy pants blade out as well, that's all good. What have we fought so far? Corrupted, Northerners. We're now moving on to... For obtaining a Stiegel pumpkin, we gain Terror Vein Ore. Northerners, Corrupted, so we can still have to fight Empire, which we're doing right now. Thieves. Thieves of the Mace is going to be bad. I hope we don't have to go for farmers, although that is something we can do on the tower as well. In any case, let's jump right back on in. If you have to kill an ogre with our mace, then by all means, but yeah. Leave it. Is there any piece of equipment we're looking for in particular? Not yet. Not yet. Lucky. Well, it's time for him to get a little bit finicky again. We'll go with the diadem. It helps with gambits. See, if we win this, he's gonna go like, no, you're not getting anything anymore. Again, Thomas suddenly yells, slamming his hand against the stone table. You think me a fool? You must be cheating. You think he's really gonna take my one food? Really might. We'll buy some if we have to. Yep, he's gonna take our one food. Weird. I'm getting that one too because there's just usually card gambits with her. So Empire. All 6 of them. Although I think if you fail what comes next, we get to fight some more? I'm not entirely sure, so I'll try to... Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think so, although it might be Northerners. No, he is Northerner, the boy then. Alright, some more kills to the count. Emperor's Bane is going to be a little bit annoying to do. Not Emperor's Bane. No, Archer's Bane, yeah, because we need people actually shoot at us for that. And take the shield that has Reflect. Do you want to go for Temple Prayers? We want to do Pauper Plague, for sure. Yeah, this is one we would rather fail, I believe. There we go. The Raider... It says Raider... Yeah, that's Frost, okay. Let's... Can't do Archer's Bane yet. Bite him, but not. That's a... Nice of them to go for my skeletons first. I do appreciate that. So I think I've got the Northerners shindig taken care of. If you're beating up on them, they will do a red attack. If you're not, they will do a green one. Takes a bit of the guesswork out, at least. What are you doing? Go, skeletons! I'll help. You'd rather not be here forever.
Now the power is yours to use.
I'll take Lion's Heart, just in case. Muskets. I'm gonna try. How many do we need, anyway? If I can farm it up a little bit. That could go pretty quickly. We don't need to kill them. If you can let the archers live. Well, not the archers, but you know what I mean. That's 1, 2. Stay here, Ariadne. Nope, nope, okay. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's select 3 more, just to be sure. 16, 17, and 8. Alright, time to kill. Cool. That means we have the token for Archer's Bane too. Through one event. Ah, brilliant. Thank you, Ariadne, for not being powerful whatsoever. I guess the food's nice. Is there Empire in here? Unfortunately not. It's a bit unfortunate. Could add some. Steel monster, yeah, we're aiming for that. We're aiming for failure, I mean... Nah, it's shaman. Wait, just the shaman? That can't be right.
You might want to work on this. Clearly you lack what it takes.
Well, the idea was good, the execution could have used a little bit of work. I just love it, you get one card up. No, wait, there's more cards to it. Yeah, the steel one would have been fine to have gotten. Well, let's see if we learned to work with Northerners. What are you trying to do, buddy? Okay, red attack, yep. Green, yep. Yeah, I think we've got their pattern down. Just have to remember it. Now all we need to do is the same for thieves and for everybody else. I was working on the bola guy. I wonder if we're still gonna get our spoils. I think it mentioned something about them, but yeah. What was that? You're throwing crud at me? That's kind of rude. And these guys don't have red attacks. Okay. Now we know. And knowledge is power. Or so people will have you believe. So what happens? Okay, so you lose all your stuff too. Okay. Explore around the tower. Well, we can use the money and the food. Mostly because we don't know what we're trying to do yet. Just food and health, huh? Golden health. Words. They're an amazing thing once you get the hang of them. Okay, that last one startled me a bit. Can we just get one more Ariadne's quest, please? Been a while since we had to fight an ogre. Ah, here we go.
The earth here is torn and bleeding. Take caution.
I have one mechanical LD and one steel pumpkin, a chunk of terra vein ore is the last thing I'll need before I can rebuild Hunter's Forge. Dervin Orn isn't as ominous as it sounds, Ariadne explains as you approach the great gaping maw of the Salt Cliff Mines. I believe a bandit called Rand is in charge here. Lusty miners travel the winding paths of the earth, pushing heavy carts stacked high with glimmering blue ore. Follow a group of weary workers deep into the mine, rich veins of ore glitter in the dim lamplight. Clouds of dull blue ore dust hang in the air, stinging your eyes. When you squint, you can make out a man in the distance, haranguing a group of tired-looking workers. Approach Rand. He glares at you warily, occasionally shouting at miners to hurry up. Who are you? He leans against the dusty wall and lazily flicks his rapier at a passing miner, causing them to flinch. I'm Rand the fighter, and I'm in charge when the boss ain't here. And the boss ain't here, so I'm in charge. Such a cough of blue dust is impossible to escape. Yeah, it's poison, alright. We get the miners to drink brewed silver leaf every morning, but sorry, I'm fresh out. You start to cough the blue dust, yeah. Really? Breathing comes easier now that you're out in the cold air. Maya's looking nervously around when you stop to talk to her. Her name is Sheb. Used to be a silversmith in Valhalla, but Valhalla was burned to the ground by Northerners. Now I have nothing left but my daughter and the food they give us here. Maya laughs. We do not own anything here but the clothes on our back. I happen to know something that could help convince Rand to part with some, but you'd have to do something for me first. One of the brutes here threw my daughter's doll into the pit. If you can get it back to me, I will tell you Rand's terrible secrets. Pit is aptly named. Miners point you through the tunnels to a palm-sized circular trench in a cave. There are a few miners here, but a couple of Rand's lackeys are ambling about. Okay, so the only way this can go south is if we pick out the massive failure. One of Rand's lackeys appears behind you, smiling amicably. Well, hello, we don't often get visitors to the mines. What can I help you with? Hello, Ariadne bellows. We'd like to have a look about the bottom of the pit, if you don't mind. But I wouldn't take the pulley system down. We haven't been taking care of it, so it'll probably die anyway. Anyway, have fun. Your cough is hacking and wet, and tickling your throat is becoming painful. It looks like you can climb down beside the dusty wooden cart dangles from. Let's use the pulley. Even though they told us not to. Rope straight, the cart swings whirlingly, but you manage to lower yourself down. The terror vein or dust is poisoning you. Okay. Bottom of the pit, find yourself knee deep. The rotten, yeah, find a doll. Cool. The sad squeak underfoot alerts you to the presence of a tiny little doll, its yarn hair caked with dust. Despite its reduced circumstances, the smile remains stitched into its face. Ready continues to happily rummage through the macabre debris. She pulls something shiny out of a pile of old boots. Alright, go outside. Talk to Sheb. Give her the doll. Oh yeah, that's my daughter's. I can't believe you managed to find it. Didn't the claw trolls give you trouble? What claw trolls? Anyway, enough from what part of the deal are you listening closely? Rand has a hidden cache of silver spoons. Nobody knows why, but if you were to threaten his collection, I'm sure he'd comply to your request. Alright. Threaten the spoon collection. Not my silver spoons. Rand tears up at your threat. Who told you to keep your voice down? I'll give you your damn ore.
You approach the final steps of this quest.
Okay, let's forfeit and end the episode. Persecuting ranged enemies with Archer's Bane, we get Dazzling Blade. Obtaining Terravane Ore, the Blacksmith's Daughter. Cool. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Obviously, you're in the series. Feel free to support by coming, liking, or something if you haven't already. I'll see you guys on the next episode, where we'll probably almost be done with the tower. We just need to do Colbrun's one, the maze thing, and the final bit of Ariadne's one. So yeah, with a bit of luck, next episode we'll get both our final 2 upgrade companions in. And we might give a probably go back to Judgment at that point, really. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.